Hi everyone, Don Singletary, and welcome to the channel. Today, a featured trade of the week with an S&P500 Micro Emini futures. These new 1/10 size contracts that make day trading so affordable. Before the trade of the week here, I want to tell you a little bit about Tastyworks and why I selected it to use on the channel here. Because it's very easy. You have a thing they call See It, Click It, Trade It, where everything you need is on one screen. There's no clicking and closing a window and opening two more and going back and forth all the time, which makes it a lot easier and faster to learn. Let me show you what I mean. On this particular morning, the 21st of December, 2021, the green line was below the red line, and the market opened at 9:30, and as you can see, went down right away. I shorted one of the Micro Eminis, the S&P500 Micro Emini, at 45.83 1/4. Initially, you can see I have my stop up at 45.85 1/4, but this trade started going in my favor, which was down in price right away. So I was able to take that stop and my Tastyworks click and drag mouse and move the stop down to 45.82.25. Now that's 1 point or $5 below where I sold the contract. So now I've got a free trade. The worst thing can happen is I'm going to make $5. And this trade really is trading down at 45.78 right now. That's 5 1/4 points below the 45.83 1/4. That's $26.25 ahead. And the trade is only about 1 minute old. Now, anytime you can have no drawdown in a trade, it's a sign that you're picking your trades very carefully. You can't get them all like that, but that's a very good sign. So the more of them you can start off without going in the hole, or what we call is having drawdown on the trade, is to make good trade selections. And it's varying a little bit between $15 and $25. And now I take my Tastyworks mouse, and since I'm trading down at 45.76 1/4, I immediately move my stop down to 45.79. Now that's 4 1/4 points up, so that's about $21.25 at the moment. And the trade is actually up about $26 at this particular moment, but my stop is 45.79. That's where I've locked in over $20 on the trade already. And that's the worst case scenario. Now I take my Tastyworks mouse and I decide to move it down a little bit more. I don't want to give my current unrealized gains up. So I put that stop down a little bit closer and I move it down to 45.77 3/4. I've been trading down at 45.75.50, so the trade's backed up $10 now. So I'm glad I moved my stop in, and it was stopped out very quickly there at that price you saw, 45.77 3/4. So the trade really only lasted slightly over 2 minutes, and I made $27.50 profit. It went all the way up to $37.50, and as I said, it backed up $10, so that was when I moved my stop down to get out. Great thing about this trade is maximum drawdown zero, nilch, nada. Not at one time was I even a penny in the hole in this trade. And when you can do that more often, you're doing a good job with your trade selection. That was a very quick trade, so you may have to rewind that and watch it a couple of times to catch it. It was pretty fast, actually. Not all the trades are that short. Usually, I don't know what the average time would be. Somewhere between 2 and 10 or 12 minutes probably is normal for a trade, but don't limit yourself to just that. That's just a very rule of thumb, a generalization. It's not true all the time, of course. Be sure and check the links below the video. I've got some things for you down there. Let me tell you about them. There are 2 free beginners playlists. There's 4 videos about 10 minutes long in each one of those, and there are links down below. They're all free. You can watch that. There's a link to a trade simulation program, so you can practice free, no credit cards or anything required, and there are no ads on that trade simulator because it's sponsored by the Chicago Merc Exchange. They put it out to help beginners learn how to trade futures, and it works really super on that. Check out my book. It's how we support the channel here. It has a great chapter on trade psychology. Look for the book link in the text below the video. And you can do me a favor. If you want to see another video like this one, maybe a little longer next time, be sure and hit the like button, because I count those likes and it helps me decide what to make the future videos about here on the channel. I hope you have a great holiday and a happy new year, and I'll see you very soon, right before New Year's Day, with another new video for you. I'm Don Singletary. I hope every day is a payday for you.